Not once, but twice, and in the same place, in the quiet town of BUTLER Pennsylvania, until recently better known for its farmland and its 4th of July parades. The unimaginable has happened not once, but twice. First came the near assassination of Donald Trump in July 2024, when the 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks opened fire from a rooftop during a campaign rally, grazing the former president's ear and killing a supporter. An act that revealed grave lapses in security and a political climate so volatile it produced real bullets. Now, months later, from the same town, a man using the alias of Mr. Satan has been arrested and charged with explicit threats to assassinate Donald Trump again, and Elon Musk, and federal agents. His real name, Sha Mona, 32 years old, and he wasn't typing into the void. He had been stockpiling weapons, ammunition, expressing concrete plans for what he ominously dubbed American Revolution 2. Mompa's digital trail reads like a manifesto from a lone wolf, radicalized not by some foreign ideology, but by a toxic stew of online conspiracies and domestic grievances. In videos and comments on YouTube, he declared his intention to kill. On February the 17th, he wrote, We just need to start killing people. Trump, Elon, all the heads of the agencies Trump appointed. On March the 4th, during a live stream of Trump's address to Congress, he said plainly, I'm going to assassinate him myself. These aren't just idle musings. He claims to have bought several firearms, acquired a permit, was purchasing one weapon per month. He also fantasized about mass shootings and posted that if he ever saw an armed ICE agent, he'd open fire. All of this posted under the chilling alias Mr. Satan, a deliberate provocation, but also a symbol of how far some individuals have slipped from civic norms and embraced racial and radical violence as a means of expression. Now, this isn't simply about two disturbed men from the same Pennsylvania town. It speaks to a much broader phenomenon, the collapse of boundaries between political rhetoric, grievance, and violent intentions. Mona, like Crooks before him, was acting in a national atmosphere where political violence is no longer unthinkable. These events also raise urgent questions. Why BUTLER? Was it a coincidence, or is there something festering under the surface of a small town in America? Unmet economic needs, isolation, or indeed online echo chambers? How much responsibility lies with political leaders and commentators who daily speak of betrayal, treason, and civil war? And how seriously should anybody take digital threats, now that the line between online fantasy and real-world violence is no longer theoretical? The Department of Justice is taking this one seriously, with Attorney General Pam Bondi pledging that whenever and wherever threats of assassination or mass violence occur, we will find, arrest, and prosecute the suspect to the fullest extent of the law. One can only hope. And yet, how can one not draw the connection between Mona and Crooks? Two men, two plots, both from BUTLER, both focused on Trump. One fired his gun, the other allegedly plotted to do the same. After Crooks' rooftop assassination attempt, questions were asked of the Secret Service, of security procedures, of radicalization. But we must now ask whether America is creating more Crooks and Monas every day, alienating individuals with grudges and access to firearms. Crooks practiced with his rifle. Mona boasted about his. Both were methodical, not deranged in the legal sense, but methodically angry, ideologically armed, emotionally detached. What can we learn from this? First, that the lone wolf threats are rarely truly lone. They're part of a digital chorus, a background hum of discontent fed by forums, algorithms, and extremist commentary. Second, that political assassination is not just an historical spectre, it's a live danger in American democracy, one that needs proactive, not reactive, safeguarding. And perhaps more importantly, we must face this uncomfortable truth. Radicalized individuals are being formed not abroad, but in towns like BUTLER in America. And if we continue to ignore the social, political, and emotional roots of this phenomenon, simply calling it madness, then we blind ourselves to what comes next. We're not just witnessing crimes, we're witnessing warning signs.